I saw a video about I think this is part of a boycotting men. Ah, not men, those boys, those immature boys. So let's watch this video.
No, this is not just a protest, but one to end the lives of millions of US men, with millions participating and nowhere left for men to run. People were terrified after the results of the US election had led many women to participate in a movement called 4B, which has women encouraging other women to avoid men completely by breaking up with their current boyfriends or husbands, avoid having children with men, rejecting traditional female jobs, and for some to even quit jobs owned by men. With even viral videos with hundreds of thousands of likes and thousands of saves, encouraging women to poison their lover's food with agua tofana.
And who can't divorce their husband, look up aqua tofana.
And if your wife or girlfriend is doing this, get out now. The movement started in South Korea with women going 6 years without any interaction with men, as well as Korea having a significant 21% decline in the population in just 1 year. And soon the US will have no one left. While I agree with the sentiment of a feminist movement, unfortunately this movement would likely not work as half the country's women endorse Trump.
So it's about a situation that they are planning to don't have a relationship, and it was given to the video that they are separating with their boyfriends, their husbands, and doing an action. You can do that. You can separate, but that's bad. Those planning to kill someone, because that will not end the problem. It will make it chaos. It's okay that you will separate them, but talk to them why. Maybe your boys will realize why you are doing that one. But yeah, for me, you deserve that one as being a boys. Because from the very beginning, even from the history, even when God is having the communication in the past testament until this present, men only look at girls as chaos, distraction, especially toys, just to have kids with. But they don't know how to give support to their childrens. They only think of that down there. Their urge is down there, the last. So, if you're having a problem of this kinds of, especially those boys, you deserve it very much. From the very beginning, you thought you know all. But look at the consequences of your plans. Those who, I'm talking about governments, those men that has a big business and includes human trafficking. Those they're the one who the caters is especially women's, girls, and kids. You deserve it. And poor or rich there that look down on children and being a girls, but they cannot see themselves out there. Well, do you deserve it? This chaos that comes to you because you are putting your brain, yourself, your spirit, your soul in pride and ego. That you think you did the plan bestly. I think the plan, the Antichrist, those who started this matrix, but they didn't see the consequences itself. They think they can handle the consequences. Like, I'm going to give you an example of an organization because I heard this one from other shares that, like the UN, United Nations Organization. I don't know if that's an organization. I heard that they are planning to make a problem. Then they will, they themselves will fix the problem. Are they fixing problems? No, they are giving more chaos. They themselves even didn't know how to fix the problems. And if someone came and fixed the problem, they will gain, I mean, the grace of that. Shame of them. Those kinds of organizations, governments, like because the governments is the leaders. I'm talking about the leaders of the governments, like the president or the prime minister. Every time they change it, right? So that's why we vote for it. So if the past president planned like this, then it didn't finish at its term. But this new president continued it. That president that continued got the grace, the glory, if that project finished at his or her term. Shame on us, really, really, how people really is. Just gaining what to gain, but no fixing of like this and like that. Really, how will people start to do their part to stand with the decision, real decision? But girls, that's not good. We are just adding problems on a problem. Maybe boycott them as not having children with them, or cutting your relationship with your boyfriend or husband. But remember, if you have a child, and don't do that kind of plan, because at the end, who will suffer? Like, look at what their plan is from the very beginning. Of course, those plans came from men. Why this generation is in chaos? Better we play with the proper life, play a game of life. Face yourself, do better to yourself, love yourself, and gain respect. And let's make those boys see our real, what do we call that one? Real worth. Not only them is living in this world, right? We have the right also. So boys should look at us an equal also, right? Not only a girlfriend, not only a wife, to fix their chaos things, chaos problem, or to shoot their hot dog, their last. Let's boycott them to be mature and fix themselves. If not, we will not give what they wanted, right? Because that's the way to fix this chaos, I think. Nice talk, nice way, then maybe the chaos in wrong way, but right way will fix them. Ina. If men really couldn't still fix themselves, good luck to them. I hope they can cope with what they have done. Because reality, women will not fix themselves if men, because it all started from men. Even from the very beginning, Adam and Eve, the first one, God question is Adam. That's the meaning of it also. Why didn't you stand as being a man? Why did you like a kid boy? So I hope you realize or reflect or learn something on what I said. I'm going to give you at least some reasons or how should be a real divine feminine and divine masculine is. Short 3 minutes video.
The Jezebel spirit versus the divine feminine spirit. In today's society, we have glamorized the Jezebel spirit, which is all about manipulation, control, and not showing your true self, and to gain things in society through immoral means. The divine feminine energy is the exact opposite of that. You are true to yourself, you are pure-hearted, and you treat others how you want to be treated. Now, a lot of these dating coaches and these femininity coaches, they're actually teaching you the Jezebel energy. They're going to tell you, oh, to get a man, you have to be very manipulative. You have to feign victimhood. You have to be a black cat. You have to do this. You have to do that. Why don't you just stay true to yourself? Why are we being punished for not being ourselves? See, what these coaches don't tell you is that if you perpetuate the Jezebel energy, like attracts like. If you are a Jezebel, you're going to attract a male Jezebel. And the male Jezebel may have a very pretty mask, a very pretty face. They may be very tall, very attractive, very wealthy, very successful, but internally their soul is corrupted. And now you're going to wonder to yourself, how did I attract such a toxic man? Like, yes, he gives me money, but I'm not happy. He cheats on me. He disrespects me. Well, it's because you were operating through the Jezebel energy. Now, if you operate through a divine feminine energy, which is all about having a pure heart, being nurturing, being kind, but also having very strict boundaries, it doesn't mean you're a pushover. You're also very discerning and very intelligent and very independent. You will more likely attract a divine masculine who will be everything that you ever wanted. Successful, kind, responsible, loyal, doesn't play games, will never use money to make you feel like you owe them something, will never use money as leverage, will see you as a true investment in his life. You cannot be asking the universe for such a high value man if you yourself do not carry that energy within you. And this is why a lot of women who go online and brag about, oh, I got a provider man, I got this or that, do they really tell you what the dynamic is? Do they actually love each other? Or is it a 90% transactional relationship? Now, everybody is different. Some of us don't want love. But if you love yourself, you will not be disrespected. You will not allow a man to put money over your head like it's a dangling carrot. And you will always be independent regardless. Because even if he decides to screw you over, you have yourself. A lot of these Jezebel energies also sabotage a lot of divine partnerships. So you'll hear a lot of stories about how a man who had a divine feminine, but he himself lacks the divine masculine energy, gets lured in and tempted by a Jezebel energy, and the whole marriage is destroyed. But the point of this video is to understand that to seek out a divine masculine, you need to recognize a divine masculine, and you also need to recognize your own inner divine feminine. Divine energies do not play games. They do not manipulate. They do not wish to control. And as a divine feminine, you are required to also have way more discernment about what kind of men you get involved with. Don't just see money as the end-all be-all, because money is not real. And if this man who makes $100 million a year buys you a Birkin bag that costs like what, $100K, that's like $1 to him, less than, it's like 50 cents. It takes away nothing from him to spoil you through monetary means, but it does take a lot away from him to spoil you through his time and his effort. Be careful about what you wish for, and be careful about what energy you show off to the world, because like does attract like at some point.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell icon, comment if you want, and share some of my next videos.